but I personally feel like just about everybody on earth is a little bit hard on Ben Simmons. They're being a little bit
What?
hard on him.
What?
Yeah. Now,
Wow.
hear me out. Hear me out.
You
So,
finding a soft spot, Kev?
well, all right. So I had mentioned to Buck last night before we got disconnected that Mike Evans is my favorite football player,
That's why
just
we got.
as a
That's
player.
why we got
Yeah,
cut off.
maybe that's why we got
No,
cut
I'm
off.
kidding.
Um, well, Ben Simmons, no, well, he's like in my top five. And so
Oh,
like
don't
last
say
season,
that.
I spent so every year I pick one team that like I want to like watch closely. This year I'm choosing the Bulls because like I gotta watch. Last year I chose Philly because I was trying to figure out like, okay, Doc Rivers, new coach, are they actually gonna be coached or are they just gonna kind of do what they want to do? And I was watching their offense and like he's Doc Rivers is not known for one, his players getting along. Things blew up in Boston. Things blew up in LA. Players don't like each other, right? And now it looks like things are blowing up in Philly. Um, I watched them play, and of course, everybody wants to talk about Ben Simmons' free throws. Everybody wants to ignore Embiid's 8 turnovers. If Embiid was LeBron, the 8 turnovers would have led the story. But because it was Embiid, and at the end of the day, the game was tied, and Embiid had the ball at the top of the key, and he turned the ball over, right? Like this is the kind of stuff. First of all, the plays are run for Embiid to get the ball ISO at the top of the key. Like that was the set. Like there's so many other problems other than my point guard is not making his free throws. Which after game like 2, it was clear that mentally he was out of it. Like he would like they was they were in his head. He was done already. No adjustment whatsoever. So then you come after the game. Everybody's emotional. I get it, but the coach is supposed to be the adult in the room. So you come out after the game and they say, "Do you think you can win with Ben Simmons?" Why is your answer anything other than yes? Whether you believe it or not, you're supposed to be the adult. You're supposed to not make the emotional decisions. You're supposed to just say the right thing. So your answer is yes. Whether you believe it or not, your answer is supposed to be yes. It was not.
No, it's
Then
not.
it was clear. It's different when it's like, hey, we see James Harden's available. Maybe we should go, see if we can trade Ben Simmons. But it's different when like it's clear that like you're like, hey, we're just willing to trade to anybody now. What's up? Like if your job, I don't know where you guys work, but if your job was public about, hey, we don't really want you to come, you're kind of coming because we can't, we're kind of tied to you for 4 years. But if we had the choice, we would have you somewhere else. Would you want to come to work every day? Honestly, any of you guys, if your job said, hey, Holmes, hey, Buck, hey, Tori, or not even to you, hey, guys, everybody, come get this man.
Well, I
So
work in the IT world, and that happens all the freaking time because they make us train our replacements because they know they can get that overseas stuff cheaper. So, I mean, like, if I'm in a contract to come to work, I have to provide for my family. I want to bite the bullet. It's going to suck. I might half-ass it a little bit, but we'll be honest, you cannot burn that bridge because you are still working for that next opportunity. You're still working for the next contract. So